Mark, it's all yours, right? It's all yours. I don't have much to say. I just want to say, let the people know that is your show.
I don't know about
And
that.
you want to remind them to subscribe.
Okay.
And that's it. That's all you want them to do. And feel free to leave a comment disrespecting the co-host. So, Mark, I will let you go. King ID's Stereo 5. Hit it.
Pretty interesting. King Addies and Stereo 5. Uh,
Yeah.
Stereo 5 started off pretty strategic. Speedy was beating out a lot of the Addies anthems, and it presented a problem in the first round for Addies. They couldn't catch a gear. A few songs that apparently played back were played back. I know that Kingpin spent a good part of the run explaining, oh, the songs were different, but the people weren't having it. So the first round was really, really shaky for Addies. Uh,
Yo. Go ahead.
Speedy, from a strategic standpoint, he meds what he was doing. However, that's a pretty tough box to beat out all their anthems.
I was hoping.
What are you gonna play?
The first round look away. First round look away. I'm like, World Clash is in trouble.
Yeah,
World Clash
yeah.
look away.
You know, and I want to say this. I've been reading some of the comments. Just because Stereo 5 lost by being locked off, that doesn't mean that that's going to happen at World Clash.
Different
What
venue.
made, what exactly? It's the venue and the people. And I know for a fact, I'm not going to talk the thing, but I know for a fact, Stereo 5, they didn't play a lot of stuff.
That's interesting because you know what I did yesterday? I listened to Jersey Club Clash, New Jersey Club Clash yesterday, 2017. King
Mhm.
Addies Stereo 5. And I didn't hear a lot of those tunes.
Yeah, yeah. I'm looking forward to the World Clash hearing Stereo 5, actually. From a music standpoint, I want to see how some of those songs are going to connect over there. What works someplace may not work someplace else. You
You
know?
know, yeah, because remember, like, we talked about, a week ago, I said, if Addies clocked him, he goes to World Clash, he knows what not to do.
Yeah, maybe we'll see. I mean, listen. I mean, King Addy's a tough sound to clash, man. You can't,
30
you
years of
know.
music. That's 30 years of music.
Yeah, and it's not just regular songs. I mean, the anthems that they have, it's tough to go around. I
All
understood what he was
anthems.
doing
It's
in the
all
first
anthems.
round.
It's all anthems. All anthems.
Yeah, yeah, it was. And you know what? I got to give credit to Kingpin. He definitely knows how to use what he has in the box,
He knows
and
the box. He knows that box.
he's very intelligent with the speeches. And just leave the guy alone. Let him play the sound. He knows what he's doing. It's going to be really tough to beat King Addies. I'm not saying it's impossible.
You know
So
what I surprised though? I was like when I saw and Kingpin got a couple of boos. I was like, oh boy.
yeah, yeah. And you know something? To his credit, he was able to overstand the
He took
boost.
him. He took him. He took him. He took
Yeah,
him. Took him
he
well.
did. And he was able to recover from them. The thing is, what I noticed with Addis is right, they're held to a higher standard.
Of
So
course.
if they, people have certain expectations, and when that doesn't happen, people will let Addis have it. They will like, yo,
Quick and fast. Quick and
yeah,
fast. Quick and fast. It was wow. And then the second was a quick one, and then third.
yeah. The third round, and then when the Super Cats
See,
started,
those are the super cats I want to hear.
yeah, they were just clotting. They were just. This was like there was nothing Speedy could have played.
I got when he
To
started talking about the combination and listen to this song, those combination, he wanted to run off. I realized
yeah,
like Speedy, this is not a good lane to open up.
no,
Not against
no.
this sound. Not against this sound. I like this
Mhm.
Mighty Diamond counteraction. That was a
Oh,
nice
it was a
moment.
custom.
That was a nice moment for him.
That was a yeah, it was a big custom. It was a big custom that he played, and I thought I was like, okay, he had some moments, but not sustainable.
It's nice. It was nice to see, man. I had a good time. I had a good time. It was nice. You know, the
Yeah,
exhibition, fourth round. You want to see, say Speedy dead. He was dead.
yeah.
True for true,
I,
not necessary.
it wasn't like the host FT. I
Yeah.
forgot the young lady's name. They asked the crowd, "Do you want to see Tune for Tune? Should we dance?" And they said no. Overwhelmingly, people was no. And it wasn't any biasness. Bronx had their people in there. Not enough Bronx people I saw.
It was half the dance. I think half the dance was the Bronx, man. Bronx came out.
yeah, they were in there heavy. They were in there heavy.
I saw the crowd. I was not surprised because that was one of the things I was curious about to see how many people was going to come out and
Yeah,
see. I was curious about that, but
I want to know what was the stream like. I would
I don't
think
know.
that the stream was well supported because a lot of people was linking me. I'm like, oh, what's the link for the stream? It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
so I would think it was a good night for Clash. I'm happy for. I mean, I want to see a promoter eat a food.
See,
You know what I'm
that's the
saying?
thing. That's the thing. Despite of what's going on in the venue, that the venue's not rammed to capacity, I still believe that the stream is bringing in enough revenue, enough that it still could keep going. I think promoters could look at it and say, hey, maybe they could do the big dances, because if the stream's gonna do those numbers, your venue don't have to be 5,000 capacity.
Yeah, but you know what? It's nothing like inside the venue when there's people in there. The energy is different. You have to
Well,
be a sound system. You gotta hear it, man. You gotta be in the dance.
yeah, but it's also nice when the crowd is kind of compact. So maybe you know like that a smaller venue could have could have sufficed.
The crowd that was in there, what can I say? It's a lot of veterans, if I could
Yeah.
put it mildly. I don't want to say a beer old people forward of that, but a lot of vets,
Yeah,
and they wanted to hear what they wanted to hear, and they got it,
yeah,
especially
for
from
sure.
Addie.
Yeah. It's something about those tunes. Like I think of a sound going into Amazora, you're gonna have to come
Mhm.
with caliber of tunes to get
Yeah.
forwards in Amazora.
Oh,
You're gonna have to be
yeah.
caliber tunes, man. No
Yeah.
skanks get no forward in there.
Oh, Skinny Bang. Yeah. Yeah. You're gonna have to have caliber of songs, and your MC is gonna have to try, and the operative word is try to go around some of those anthems. Just beating them out is really, I mean, okay, it's not really gonna work.
The Buju lane
Yeah.
opened up too.
Yeah. Yeah. The buju that he played had pretty much ended the dance. Yeah. The Here Comes Addies.
Like once you hear that, how do you forgot about this one?
Yeah,
You
that one's
know,
it.
and the lockout. No need to stretch it. Let's go. I saw the lights came on. I'm like, we ain't going nowhere near no tune for tune. Not even
Yeah.
necessary.
You know what I've seen other promoters have done is like they'll take the amount of rounds that you have won, and they'll factor that into the tune for tune. So if you won like 3 rounds to two, you'd be up. It was certain it would work that way, so to speak.
Yeah. But the
But
crowd said we don't want true for true. We don't hear no
no,
true for true.
no.
Dance is done. Dance
And
is
then
done.
Addies played their victory songs. Half pint. The Dennis Brown was Duck Rhythm.
He played Panhead. The Panhead. He played a Panhead in there.
Oh yeah. The Pinheads did excellent.
Yeah.
You know.
So, Speedy had his chance and blew it, and it was over. Mark A.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
man.
know, I thought, I made a post earlier. I'm like, Heckler's ain't gonna crack tonight. I'm
Oh
paid
yeah.
for that one. I'm paid for that
I
one.
I saw that knowledge. You get that.
Yeah, I paid for that one, boy, but it was fun. It was fun. Can't ask for anything more. Okay, I'm happy. I'm not gonna look into the bank account for a few days.
Yeah. I mean,
Gonna peep for a while. But
yeah. This has definitely been a last 3 weeks. Definitely been clash related. We'll
Let's
clash
see what
next.
kind of vibe. It's interesting to see what kind of vibe they're gonna play. But don't forget, it's gonna be shorter rounds. So I'm looking forward to see the format. Shorter rounds. There's no room for itching. So we'll see.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You're gonna have to be able to entertain, and that's why dynamic to me is like one of the favorites to make it to the tune for tune.
And then don't forget, last time we talked about this, we didn't mention the Japanese. He has some tunes, but
Oh, what is it called? Cyclone?
Rod them
Yeah.
Cyclone. So
Yeah, we'll see if they're gonna be able to connect. I'm not too familiar with their MC.
that's the thing. If it's not Mighty Crown, that language barrier is difficult. So
Yeah.
hope
Yeah,
the music could talk.
I rate the Japanese in the creativity.
Custom, see what the custom.
Customs, even the rewrites. Some of the
That's what I'm
rewrites.
talking about.
I mean,
That's what I'm talking about.
you can make a regular song become a big song just by a quirky little rewrite because it changes the dynamic of the song. You're like, oh, you weren't expecting that, and then you're like, yo, it's easy follow.
So Mark,
Yeah,
quick
man.
and fast. Thank you so much.
Yeah, man.
Been a long day and it was a long, short night. So
Yeah, definitely.
off to the races, Mark. Thank
Yeah.
you, thank you.
I,
Thanks. And I just want to thank Mark. 1,000 people watch our last video in less than 24 hours, and whoever those 1,000 people that watch, bigger. That's all I gotta say, man. You guys are providing the fuel, the energy to keep this going. And man, we just trying to have some fun in the old ages, and I'm here to indulge and here to take beatings, and I'm here.
Yeah,
Boom.
definitely.
Mark, man.
Yeah,
Give
man.
thanks, man. So we link up, bro, and you
Yeah,
know the
man.
number, you know the place. So
Yeah,
man,
man.
subscribe, hit it up. Let's get subscribers up. Wadadli Soldier. That's on my Wadadli Soldier Sound Clash. That's on the IG. The old IG got hacked, so indulge me, people. And anybody feel, just hit up the social media. I got plenty free times on my hands, obviously. Mark.
All right, sir. Honor and
link up,
respect.
right? Coffee time,
Bless-
bless. Bless up.
Honor.